survival and on to the Giants. What's it like?
It's exciting. I think first and foremost, to get through this one, elimination game, it took essentially our entire roster to get through it. So obviously, hats off to the players and coming up in big spots. I just love the way coming into this game, knowing you had a built-in excuse as far as a one-game playoff elimination game. We were prepared to win a ball game, and hats off to the Cardinals. They gave us everything we could handle, and so yeah, I think it's great. It's what baseball wants. You know, Giants, Dodgers, one of the great rivalries in sports, and it's happening.
Down front, on the left.
Before the game, you said Chris Taylor was going to come through for you guys at some point in the postseason. What was it kind of like seeing him come up in that situation?
I think just to put it simply, is the game honors you. He wanted to be in there tonight, but he was ready when called upon, and he prepares, just like no other. And so to come in and make a really nice play defensively that doesn't really show up in the box score, and to pop out his first at bat, but to kind of be present in a moment and execute a plan and put a good swing. That's why he's our Campanella recipient this year. That's why he's one of the leaders on this club.
Before that, how big was that walk that he was Bellinger? You just said that match wasn't it?
The which one?
Bellinger.
Yeah, I mean, Cody, I told Cody, I said, my thing is that he's going to be better going forward as a ball player and as a person going through this adversity this year. He's getting to the other side, and the at-bats that he took tonight, take the walk, base hit, a couple stolen bases, and kind of that's what we need from him, to be that dynamic player, not that one-dimensional home run hitter. And so he's embraced that, and he helped swing the ball game tonight.
Second row on the right.
Dave, there's been a lot of these relay race games for the bullpen. How high is the degree of difficulty for a team to have that kind of success with the bullpen that many times for these types of games?
I trust those guys. The pitching staff, the run prevention group, front office as far as information. It's a collective effort as far as trying to put those guys in the best position to have success. And ultimately, the players have got to make pitches and make plays, and they've done that time and time again. And so tonight, clearly we didn't have any margin, and starting with Joe coming in that big spot, changing point of the game. And so, throughout the other guys, everyone else did their job tonight, and Kelly held it down. And the great thing is also getting a chance to stay away from Julio, which allows, so it doesn't kind of cut into game two.
Alvin, far right.
Hey, Dave, just sort of going back to what you were talking about earlier, winning that game the way you did with Cody and Chris Taylor, sort of making it happen, like how much better does that make you feel about a lineup that's obviously going to need these guys moving forward?
It makes me feel great. I think that ultimately on the margins where you're playing, do or die every single pitch in every matchup, and so when you can kind of get that edge and feel good about it, it just gives you that flexibility and having the versatility that we have, and honestly the openness from a lot of the players and being ready when called upon. I know it sounds trite, it sounds easy, but to just be ready to perform when you get called, your number gets called. You might not start the game, but you can still impact the game, and clearly we saw Chris Taylor won the game for us.
Back in the middle, Chelsea.
Hi, Dave. How would you describe your interaction on the mound with Max when you went to get him? He didn't look particularly happy to see you, and then what did you see that made that feel like the right moment?
I just felt that all night long. I felt that I thought Joe West had a fantastic zone tonight. He wasn't giving off, and I just felt that there wasn't a whole lot of swing and miss with Max tonight. I saw his slider back up a lot. I saw 90-plus pitches, not even through 5 innings. and Arenado took a good swing his first at bat. He's seen him many times over, and I just felt right there with Arenado coming up, there was a chance for a potential ground ball. One sec! A chance for a ground ball, number one, and I just thought it was a different look. We're going to lean on Max the rest of the postseason, but I just felt in that moment in time it was the right decision. So, yeah, I don't ever expect him to be happy, but that was my call.
One more here in the middle, Mark.
In all these playoff runs, is this the best shape in terms of alternatives in the bullpen that you have in terms of guys?
Yeah,
that, you know,
yeah. It's the deepest pen. A lot of neutral arms. Yeah.
One more. We'll do one more here. Andy.
Dave, going up to San Francisco, are you going to go double or nothing with Bochy?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am. I'm gonna shoot him a text tonight. I am. Yeah, we're gonna go double or nothing.
How much are you looking forward? These are clearly the two best teams in the sport. Like, how much are you looking forward to that challenge?
I really am. I know we all are. I think it's like I said earlier. I think it's great for baseball. They think a lot of the way we think as far as getting platoon matchup advantages. There's a lot of familiarity, which makes it fun, even more challenging. It's going to be a great series. It's going to be a fantastic series.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, thanks, guys.